Sitting is wreaking havoc on our bodies, leading to muscular imbalance, evidenced by all the people with poor posture. But I may have the fix for you, and it's gonna be to sit more. But hold on, not how you normally sit. You see, it isn't the act of sitting, but how we are sitting. Cultures across the globe have been sitting from the dawn of man, and Seiza is a Japanese traditional floor sitting style. Sitting down with both legs at 180 degrees at the knee joint, placing your femur over your shins. In modern times, the Western way of sitting has been adopted globally, using chairs that squash your hamstrings and misalign your pelvis, overall short-circuiting the body. But Seiza, which is also called Vajrasana in yoga and similar to the Salah prayer pose of Islam, actually benefits the body instead of weakening it, as chair sitting does. Sitting in a chair allows us to sit down without using our back or leg musculature to support ourselves. Fortunately, most of us are still finding opportunities to use these muscles with exercise. But being raised in a chair-sitting culture has allowed these muscles to atrophy. So even a few minutes in a chair becomes increasingly uncomfortable for most people. Seiza is actually the formal way of sitting down of ancient Japanese culture. In the Japanese language, Seiza translates to sitting in a correct posture. That's exactly what will happen when you practice Seiza. In classic Japanese culture, this posture is believed to have the ability to make the practitioner calmer and more focused, making it great for your meditation practice. The benefits of Seiza in combating prolonged chair sitting is the focus of this video. And from head to toe, the benefits of this pose are many. To begin with, let's start from the top. The head and the neck region, the longus colli and scalene muscles are engaged, providing balance with proper alignment of your head position, keeping your chin parallel to the floor. The shoulders remain down and back. The balance is necessary to remain upright in this pose, so it'll limit your ability to round your shoulders in a kyphotic way, which is just rounding your shoulders over, while simultaneously presenting a chest that is more upright. Then we get to the back. Your erector spinae muscles, supported by the quadratus lumborum. This allows you to maintain a firm lower back alignment. Seiza strengthens and tones these muscles, hence strengthening your lower back in the long run. It also alters the flow of blood in the pelvic and abdominal region and strengthens the pelvic region with the recruitment of the iliacus and psoas major muscles. These are responsible for creating and stabilizing hip flexion. It also develops flexibility and strength of the knee joint. And you will develop increased strength with all the muscles attached to that joint through using this pose. And the stretching of the ankle. You're putting your ankle in an end range of plantar flexion with an added twist, literally. This internal rotation combined with the plantar flexion gives the peroneal muscle much needed engagement. You'll see this exercise is the Swiss Army knife of posture rehabilitation. It is one exercise that will go a long way in strengthening your posture. So how do we perform it? Sitting in Seiza can be a little difficult in the beginning, uncomfortable and possibly painful for those unaccustomed to it. First, if you are currently suffering from knee pain, it is best that you start in a quadruped position, which means on your hands and knees, with your heels up and your toes dorsiflexed. Slowly lower your butt towards your heels by rocking backwards. If you feel any pain before your butt is actually able to touch your heels, you may not be ready for this exercise at this moment. If it feels slightly unbearable, then you can just continue rocking until it becomes relaxed. If not, you can try putting a pad between your butt and your heels. Then you will sit back onto the heels. Your feet should be in a V configuration. If they are straight up and down, you may find it hard for your butt to touch your heels. And you can even overlap your feet if you'd like. Now we'll focus on the alignment of the upper body. Point the crown of your head towards the sky as if being pulled by a string in the clouds. Gaze forward at a singular point in front of you at eye level. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Maintain your core engagement throughout, but don't keep it too tight. Allow enough space for diaphragmatic breathing. Try to keep your knees as close as comfortably possible. And there you have it. With a little balancing, some swaying back and forth in order to develop your sense of balance and position, you've completed the pose. Now understand, in the beginning, I felt the most pressure in my quads and groin. And I learned to let that tension dissipate with steady, focused breathing and melting into the feeling. If that doesn't work for you, you can try lessening the strain by placing a pad between your heels and butt until it becomes easier. In time, this movement will become like a barometer for your body. When you perform this exercise, it is like a system check, and it allows you to feel for the tension. If you feel any renewed tension that had once been dissipated, then you understand that you are out of alignment. I find this pose to be one of the rare poses where work, entertainment, and meditation can be done simultaneously while practicing this pose. You at home can start by holding this position for 3 minutes and then working your way up to what you can attain that is comfortable to you. I hope you incorporate this into your daily practice. It is truly an amazing and simple way of improving your mobility. This has been Grown and Healthy, the channel where we explore self-improvement through movement. Thanks for watching.